What's up, guys? It's Kevin from What's Kevin Doing. I'm going to make a rare in front of the camera appearance today. Wanted to talk about bicycle racks. Been thinking about buying one for a while. There's a lot of great places around here where I live in South Florida to go for rides, but places that I can't actually reach just by, by riding the bike there alone. There's a lot of places I can reach. I'm lucky to be within 5 miles of the ocean and different little areas and neighborhoods, that sort of thing. But there are also bigger areas, places like Palm Beach, different state parks, places where there's lots of really cool trails, that sort of thing. And I knew in order to be able to get and reach them that I'm going to need a hitch to put on the back of my car for both my bike and my daughter's bike. So I was looking around, checking out some videos, obviously checking out some things on some of the Facebook groups, and they talk about different bike racks that are, big swings in the price range, some $100, some $500. Well, there's no way I'm spending $500 on the bike rack, even though you say, well, okay, you should buy, a good bike rack to protect your $2,000 bike. I don't think it's necessary, and we're going to find out. So I started looking around on Amazon and came across this one here. This one is called a Whites. Bought it for $109. Now it has a 120-pound capacity, which I knew would probably be pushing the limits a little bit, since my bike, which is the Wired Cruiser, step through rather, and my daughter's bike, which is the Flyer e-bike, both are without batteries somewhere around probably 60 pounds, 50 pounds, something like that. So I felt like I'd have a little bit of room to work with if I took the batteries off, which I would, of course, anyway, before putting them on the rack. But then after giving it some thought, I ordered it, got it, was getting ready to put it together, then realized what I should have realized before I ordered it is that it is unfoldable, which means it's going to stay like that the whole time that it's on the back of my car, instead of being able to fold up like that, and I can just keep it on there and not have to worry too much about it. But with it down all the time, and these things don't have lights on them, you have to basically be aware of them. Probably take them off when you're done, especially at night, because they're all black. So there's no lights or anything on them. So after giving that some thought, I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and return this one. And there was another one that people talk with, and I'll leave links to all these things in the description. And also, too, if you don't mind, just take a minute and like and subscribe. It definitely helps out the YouTube algorithm. And trying to build the channel slowly but surely. But if liking, subscribing really helps out. So I appreciate taking a second to do that. So in any event, I changed my mind on this. Never opened the box after giving it some thought. And I was like, well, let me try. Again, I want to stay within that under $200 price range. Let me try the other one that people talk about a lot, and that's one that you can order at Walmart, and now it's starting to show up on the Amazon site, and that's the Fully Time. The Fully Time seems to get good reviews. It's got a 200-pound capacity, so easy peasy getting the bikes on. It's not going to have any worries or trouble carrying that weight. So I figured, well, let me give that a try. But here's the kicker, and here's the thing. I went to Amazon, just like you do if you want to return something. And I said, hey, I changed my mind. I tried to return this so that I could, get the money back, and I just go ahead and order the other one so I feel safer knowing I have the 200-pound capacity. The thing came back and said, oh, we're going to go ahead and give you a refund, and there's no need for you to ship back the item. You can keep it.
What? You're gonna give me a free bike rack?
So I'm like, okay, the hell with it. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to keep it. And I got the money back and the bike rack, which I kind of felt bad about because I really was ready to just go down to the UPS store, Whole Foods or wherever, and just return the thing. But they were like, no, you go ahead, you can keep it. Here's your money. I was shocked. But because it didn't cost me anything, okay, I'll give it a try. And I think I'll know once we put it together and we put it on the car and that sort of thing, how it's going to work out. and if it's going to be enough. Like I said, you take the batteries off the bikes, you lose probably 10 to 15 pounds, I would think, without those batteries on there. So for free, how can I say no? So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a try. Put it on the car, put the bikes on it, and see how it works out. If it doesn't, I don't know. I guess I got a free bike rack that'll just hang out in my garage, and you know, until I want to take the other ones out, you know, take the regular bikes out or something like that with it. But it's important for me to have one because, like I said, there are areas around here. Look, I live in South Florida. It's beautiful here. So, you know, go down to Miami, go to state parks. There's a trail around Palm Beach that takes you all around through the houses of the rich and famous. That's half on the ocean. Some of it's on the intracoastal. Downtown West Palm Beach, downtown by different cities. Certain places that are just going to be great rides and great experiences to share with, you know, with my daughter. So it's important. I'm going to have the bike rack either way. But like I said, they gave it to me for free. It's worth a try. I think the 120 pounds is going to be okay. So the only other thing that I need to do is to get a hitch put on my car. And so I kind of been shopping around for those. And it looks like probably the best option is U-Haul. So we'll go to U-Haul, we'll get a hitch put on. I think, you know, with installation, all that stuff, you're talking sub $250, which I can't really complain about because what did I pay for this? Oh yeah, nothing. So, you know, $250 for a hitch that is, I think it's a bolt-on hitch anyway. So if I decide to sell the car, you know, I could just probably have them take the hitch off, and if it's going to, you know, fit onto the next car that I buy. So that's where we're at. We're going to give it a try. Free bike rack hitch. Thank you, Amazon. Thank you. Didn't really want a free one, but since you gave it to me, I'm not going to say no. So let's go on to the next part. Part 2 of this video will be, of the next video, I should say. I'm going to make this into a 2-part series. We're going to put this thing together. It's honestly, it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. So I don't want to sit inside my house and put together a bike rack today. So I'll save that for a rainy day, or, you know, maybe a late night, something like that. So I'm going to go out and ride my e-bike because right now in town we have the WWBA, I think it's called. It's the biggest baseball tournament for high school kids in the entire country. So I like riding around there and you know, going to check them out. But stay tuned for part 2 in this series, where we will, first of all, put this together, and then I'll take you guys with me. We'll go down to a local U-Haul shop. We'll get the hitch installed. We'll put this onto the hitch. We'll put the bikes on with the batteries out, and we'll see how it goes. Okay? So listen, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the comments. I read the comments. I enjoy the feedback. You want to order an e-bike? Take a look at the link. I think personally, I enjoy my wired e-bike, which I have, which is /Wicked. Probably the fastest bike on the market outside of, there's some moped style ones or motorcycle style ones that are, you know, going to cost you more, but take a look in the links, see if you can, you know, take a look at the products, see if you like them. Again, I'll leave links for this one, and I'm not trying to encourage people to order it and then cancel the order, because I don't know if I just caught them on the good day or whatever it was, because you may order it and then try to send it back, and they may tell you, hey, bring it back to the U-Haul place or to the you know, the UPS store. But I got lucky. I don't know why. You know, I buy a ton of crap off of Amazon, like I'm sure all of you do as well. So maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. But any event, we'll move on. We'll put this thing together. We'll put it on the car, and then I'm excited actually to go for the first ride to a state park, or even just, you know, down to different places here closer to the beach or downtown cities to ride through more urban areas. All right. So again, thanks for watching. This is Kevin from What's Kevin Doing, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.